Hello and welcome to the Behind Closed Doors podcast. I hope you're all having a good week. Today, I am joined by Noxis. Hello, Noxis.
I did not consent to this.
Fair enough. Okay. How are you on this fine Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday.
I don't know.
How are you on this fine Wednesday morning?
I was doing quite well until you didn't laugh at my consent joke.
I'm sure the viewers at home are laughing.
The 5 people are giggling very hard right now.
Yeah.
Tom Stockdale, that one was for you.
Fuck's sake. So it feels like every time I record a podcast, something goes wrong because.
I'm normally there.
No, it's great having you there. No, but I mean personally because the Friday Night Podcast, episode 1, as much as a shambles as the Friday Night Podcast was, the first episode I did by myself, and I was fucking ill doing it. So I sounded like this while I was fucking talking. And who's going to listen to a podcast with a host that sounds like that?
I did.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm Scottish. Who would want to listen to a Scottish host in the first place? But, like, still. And then, this podcast, it's 9:30 in the morning. We originally scheduled this recording for 4 p.m. in the afternoon because I usually wake up at 2. But to make sure I didn't miss it, I haven't slept. So instead, we're recording this at 9:30. But
when we get other people on, we can just rely on them for the content.
Yeah, I hope you had a lovely sleep, Noxis. I'm sure you did.
My 4 hours was really useful.
4 hours? Fuck, I don't know how you can last that. I need at least 10 hours to even function.
I'm just too smart.
Too smart. I mean, yeah.
I'm so smart, my brain doesn't
need
need that much to function.
Fair enough. So before we get into all the nitty gritty stuff, I just want to quickly take a second to talk about what this podcast is basically going to be. So, yeah.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Just, yeah. So, obviously, me and unlike the Friday Night Podcast, I signed Nox as a co-host, and then we did one episode together.
And then I left and never came back.
No, but this time, Noxis is actually going to be a co-host. He's going to be here every episode. Well, if not every episode,
Hopefully.
Almost every episode. Because, schedules don't work out. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. So
Noxis episode schedule.
Fair enough. I mean, Eatford is embarrassed, though. Can we admit that? Owen
I know,
is one of the best YouTubers in small YouTube.
I'm not just on small YouTube. Like, I genuinely watch his stuff over anyone else's.
Yeah, see his new fucking study spot video.
Oh, that was pretty.
That was insane. Like, the amount of effort that man puts into his videos is genuinely mad.
No. It's like, genuinely, when it comes down to it, whenever I see him or any other YouTuber in the sub box, I'm not picking anyone else.
Literally, I have post notifications on. Like, I can say, I don't even do this with the Sidemen anymore, but as soon as Owen Pill uploads, I will be clicking on that video.
That's the same with me. Literally, any other YouTuber, I will watch it later. Owen Powell upload.
I will be watching that, yeah. And it's the same with you. Unless we're in VC together, I'll watch every single one of your uploads.
Yay!
Because your videos, don't get me wrong, I wasn't the biggest fan of your commentary stuff, but
really, I couldn't tell that. I couldn't tell at all.
But the stuff you just now fucking bangers, and I think I've got my niche too, which people enjoy. Yeah, I'll discuss more about my recent video later in this podcast. But like I said, right now, I just want to discuss what this podcast is basically about. So me and Nox is here every episode. We're going to be discussing with a variety of guests. If you guys want to suggest any guest, and by any, I really do mean any, but don't suggest like fucking PewDiePie, because what's the chances that Nox is 700 subs and me 80 subs is going to get PewDiePie in a fucking podcast? But,
Hi. Very high.
Yeah. Felix just get hat us up. We're not even going to need to hat him up. He's going to be in our DMs. But if you want to suggest a person to come in the podcast, you can go and follow our Twitter account. We have a Twitter account, fancy. And that is BCD Podcast. I don't know how we got that at, because it seems like people have tried to get it before and failed. So Yeah, but trust me, we've got some banging guests lined up. Like, shall I read it? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell them some of the schedule. So, obviously, these episodes might not go up in order, right? So we could have 2 guest episodes in a row. We could have 2 just us episodes in a row. But the way we record it is that we go me and Noxis, or an exclusive episode, then a guest episode, and then we miss out a week so we don't get overworked, and then we come back next week. So the current schedule we have is this is Wednesday 16th. We have me and Noxis. Here we are. Then on Saturday we have me, Noxis, and Sarah's Saga. Then we have a big one. We have Jess. I don't know why I just named myself.
Just that person.
We have me, Noxis, and Tom Stockdale.
I'm so happy. I'm gassed for that one.
Yeah, I am fucking. Do you know what I clocked, by the way? You know how this is obviously a second Twitter account because the RTDB account got binned off ages ago.
Yeah.
I didn't follow Tom Stockdale until last night. So that's going to look a bit weird. But yeah. And then we have one which personally I'm really excited for. So we have 2 big episodes in a row. We have me, Noxis, and Charlie on for a conspiracy theories episode. But then after that we have me, Noxis, and Daniel Banks. Then I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to spoil anyone else for now. But trust me, we have some more big names on there.
We're gonna try and get more big people for clickbaits, you know.
Not just for clickbait. I know.
I genuinely want to talk to Tom Stockdale. That's something I
wouldn't
genuinely
start a
want to do.
podcast if it was just for views. Because quite frankly, if it was just for views, it wouldn't be worth my fucking time.
Yeah,
I can pull 100 views consistently most of the time on my main channel. So why would I start a whole new podcast channel just to put clickbait?
I was just joking.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to anyone who thinks that.
What's it called? Genuinely, I've been watching Tom since the KSI thing, and it just seems like a great person to talk to.
Yeah, I was actually all night. I've been listening to Jack Mate's Happy Hour podcast, and I was listening to his episode with Tom Stockdale and some of the stuff that he got into, and that was very deep. I hate using that expression because it sounds like. It's just,
I'm 14 and this is deep.
Literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very inspiring because Tom literally came from nothing, and now
it sounds weird, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Look back at his first video, the Diary of a Failure stuff. He came from.
Yeah, and now he's just kept his channel, and he has become a fucking legendary man.
A staple.
Yeah, a staple. Never understood that phrase, but we move.
That's enough kissing his butt. That means then he comes on. Let's actually get the
other. So one big guest. I'm just gonna say this now. We might not get him, but I have DM'd him on Instagram. Own with a free.
I want that one. I like how that's our big guest. We give more hype to them than anyone else.
Yeah, more hype to Omar free than Tom Stockdale. But yeah, no, honestly. I want to have a genuine conversation with Owen with a free, because ever since our beef, I've been completely biased. Even in What Are You Doing? In the remix of What Are You Doing, I cut out his name because I want to end the beef. But in What Are You Doing? I went Owen with a free, we ended him because I was sick of him.
That was, what's it called? That was in it.
What?
That was in the song, wasn't it?
It wasn't in the remix that I released recently. It wasn't. It's in the one that's on my album, but it wasn't in the remix. But yeah, I just want to have a genuine conversation with Omar Free. I was hoping to put that exclusive episode out on the 28th, but he still hasn't seen my Instagram DM, so it's not looking like.
Just at him if you want. I can just at him if you want.
I mean, go. Yeah, actually, that's probably for the best. We should probably just at him and tell him to look at his Instagram DMs or some shit.
Or just ask him.
I'll just ask him if he actually wants to come on the fucking podcast. We could do that too. So yeah, I don't know where you are listening to this podcast on, but we are available on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
we're everywhere.
YouTube.
Escape us.
We are worldwide, baby. And
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. And you can listen to us on all those platforms. And if you're listening on YouTube, right, subscribe to the channel and like the video. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, give us a 5-star rating and write a review because that helps. And if you're listening on Spotify, I don't know, follow us or some shit. Yeah, just keep listening, right? That helps. But yeah, yeah. Is there any guests that you're extremely excited for, Noxis? Apart from any of the ones we've already mentioned. Apart from Tom Stockdale and Oma for free. Because we have, I don't know if you can remember who I've got in this list, but I have got.
You got Owen, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got. I'll just say some of the. I've got Dan Saunders. I haven't asked these people yet, so don't. No, anyone listening to this, don't go. Oh, you're coming in the podcast, are you? No, they're not. They might not be. I've just written them down under the possible guest section. Yeah, I've got Liam Bedford, Marley Swartz, Dan Saunders, Codwat, Owen, and Aidlam, Delisha. I've got all of them people.
I could not pronounce their name right for the life of me.
Yeah, we were discussing this in a call a few days ago. I said that I'm going to get Delisha on. And fucking Noxis thought her name was fucking Diabolik.
I can't read.
Delisha and Diabolik. Diabolik sounds like a Russian fucking mobster.
Could be, I don't know.
It could be. It literally sounds like one, fam. Jesus.
I'm not good at reading normal English words, let alone made up ones.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into English as a subject because I did not do well in my Nat 5s or GCSEs, whatever you fucking call them in that fucking wretched country. Don't kill me! Most of my viewers are probably English. I didn't mean that, I apologise.
You just offended everyone. Cancelled.
I am now cancelled. But yeah.
No time this year.
You did decent in your GCSEs, didn't you, Noxis?
I passed most of them apart from 2.
Fair enough. See, I passed 2 and failed most, so we've kind of flipped around. And the ones I passed are computing and English. Got a C in both. Should have gotten a higher mark. Really?
The teacher said I had the attention span of a goldfish.
Alright, that was really the only subject which I also did work in because, you know, well, I wasn't impressed for half the time, and also we could basically just do what we want while doing our work. Like, see if you're gonna be a teacher, why be a little fucking fanny and be like, you can't speak? Because if I speak, right, it's not gonna do shit in my work ethic. Work it, fucking hell, I can't speak English. Can you tell I've not slept? Yeah, if I speak, it's doing nothing on my fucking work ethic, apart from you being a fucking tosser. Whereas if you let me speak, I'm more likely to do my work.
I mean, I never did work whether I spoke or not, so...
Well, I actually did more work when I was speaking, or listening to music. Listening to music is very productive, in my opinion, right? And especially as someone who makes music, I know how productive it can be. So, see when schools are like, oh, you can't have your headphones out, you can't listen to this shit. Let me fucking listen to my music, mate. If I'm forced to come to your hellhole of a fucking building to get bullied for being a fucking tranny for 6 hours a day, then at least fucking let me listen to my tunes. Sorry. I have very strong opinions on school. You know what? Why am I discussing this? That's gonna be a whole episode on its fucking own about school.
I can't listen to music while doing work. I don't have that. I can't multitask in my head. I can't think and listen at the same time.
When I write scripts for my videos, I cannot write a script without having music on. Otherwise, I just get the words jumbled up and then fuck it all up. And like, most of my scripts, see, I don't notice when you know how I type so fast, right? When I'm reading my script, I don't really proof check them before I record my audio in Audacity. So I'm just kind of reading, and I'll see that I accidentally put 3 the words. So I'm like, and I'm just straight up reading what it says. So I'm like, and then he killed the. It just sounds like I'm I'm fucking stuttering in the middle of my audio. So then I have to change that. That just That just adds even more to that. Do you script your videos, Noxis?
Not at all.
See,
I sit down and hope for the best.
I respect that because when I used to be, it makes me sick even saying the name R2DB.
R2DB.
I did not script videos. It took me 5 minutes to edit them because I recorded my audio in Filmora. I didn't even use Audacity to record my audio.
Filmora?
Yeah, the fucking video editor I recorded my audio in. So I recorded my audio in there, just stuck it together, used 5-month-old CSGO Surf gameplay, and just uploaded it. Just boom. I had 200 subs, and I was using fucking gameplay with a sub count of 50 on it. Fucking 50. That's
Big brain play. What are you on about?
Yeah, big brain. It was funny how hardly anyone clocked to until I pointed out.
I remember you did it backwards once just to see if anyone noticed.
Yeah, and not a single person clocked that the gameplay was fucking backwards. Fucking idiots, man. It's a
good time. Good time.
Yeah, RCDB was honestly.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, RTDB. Let's have a minute of silence. Alright, minute of silence over. So yeah, but I think, see, back then I was the most toxic commentary YouTuber ever. We can all admit that, right? And no offense,
even more than me.
No offense, but you were just as toxic.
That's why we got along
not to the level of saying the N word, but like, you know what I mean.
We were good friends.
Yeah, we were really good friends, and we're still good friends to this day. Obviously, because I wouldn't be doing a fucking podcast with you at fucking 10 a.m. in the fucking morning if we weren't good fucking friends. But yeah.
It's not like that's really early. It's not that early.
Mate, I usually wake up at 4 p.m. Give me a break.
I woke up early today. I've normally been awake for like 4 hours by now.
Oh, it fails. What was I saying, sorry? Oh yeah, so back then I used to be the most toxic commentary YouTuber ever. I would literally just shit up people. And now that's something that I'm highly against, right? If the content isn't for you, don't fucking watch it. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. If someone's doing something bad, call them fucking out. And that's what I did with my Roxify video.
Oh, that was a good.
I want to get your opinions on that. What did you think of it?
I thought what's cool, your video was good, but I think, like, even by my old standards, their video was shoddy. Like,
yeah,
like
it was honestly fucking disgraceful.
There was so much stuttering, and it was so obvious that they were like just grasping for anything.
Yeah, the thing is, they actually took accountability for the mistakes, because they commented 3 hours ago in my video, "That's a good video, the jokes were good and most of the criticisms were good, thanks for this, as I can see why I can improve my videos." So I hearted that, and even though his friends basically said that, yeah, he made a mistake, we can all admit that. And I think this is actually the first experience I've had of a commentator not having a go at me for calling them out. Because usually... And I'm assuming you have experiences from this. Actually, I know you have experiences from this. From Money Glitch God.
Oh, that
How many subs did he have when you made a video on him?
82k?
Yeah, and you had what, like 200?
Oh no, what's called? The first one was like 50.
Fucking hell! And he still had a go at you. And what age were you at the time? You were like quite young, weren't you?
I was 13.
Yeah. How can... First of all, it's bad enough making Money Glitch videos in 20... What would this be? 2017?
It was 2018.
Alright. Yeah, well, it's bad enough making Money Glitches even then. But... to have a go at a 13-year-old for slagging you off.
Not just that, it was then also the fact that they apparently took screenshots of it, and then what's it called? Like spoke about it for 10 minutes on their live.
That's honestly fucking disgraceful.
It was funny. It was funny.
Jesus. But what I was going to say about my new video is that it's doing really fucking well. You know how you get like that ranking thing and it says like what, like it gives you your top 10?
10. Yeah.
This video is my number 1 out of 10. And that is banging considering my I'm Alex Cavos video got 100 views in a day. So like, that's pretty
You're
good.
doing bits out here.
Yeah, it's got 65 views. The watch time, it tells me my average watch time, right? 21 to 80 minutes, and this is sitting on 215 minutes. So it's absolutely blown the watch time out the water. So
What's like the average viewer? The average view duration?
122 to 226 typical, and for this video it's 323.
Beautiful.
My viewer duration on my RTDV channel used to be really low. Don't blame them. I wouldn't set for 30
Yeah, I
seconds
think
on it.
everyone's.
But yeah, now it's at least like every video 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I had one with 5 minutes viewer duration one time, and I was like, that is fucking insane. Like that's mad to me. Anyway, but I think people are liking the commentary videos now because I'm looking at them right now. 135 on Stock Gavin These People platforms, 120 on I'm Alex Cavos, 57 on the Stands video, and 65 on the Roxify. And quickly, compared to my Minecraft content, 32 on Parkour, 43 on a Mini, and 45
Then again, what's
on
called
a
like
Mini.
those videos weren't really that long, were they? So if we're talking about it, video like length to
but honestly,
like video ratio.
I want to do YouTube again more. And if it's gonna, I feel like that's the best way to go, honestly. I'm not calling myself a commentary YouTuber. Don't fucking call me a commentary YouTuber. I am not a fucking commentary YouTuber. Commentary YouTubers are little fucking brats. They'll slag off anyone. I'm gonna get myself
Sam's a commentary YouTuber.
Right, okay. This is a podcast. I can say whatever the fuck I want, right? But, fucking commentary YouTubers are little fucking brats. They'll slag off anyone just for a bit of clout. Whereas I,
only make fun of select people.
Yeah, I only make fun of select people and people who actually deserve to be called out. Like,
I can't really criticize anything like that because it would be hypocritical. Really,
I'm being a fucking hypocrite right now. I used to do that shit, but I was a scummy fuck.
If you're in that community and and you enjoy it and all, and you get what you expect out of it. So I can't really complain about it because you know what you're getting into before you go in. It's just the way it is. Like outwards.
Like man, it was a bad mistake to make a video called "Why I Hate All Gaming."
Yeah.
Because I don't hate all gaming commentary channels. Sometimes they can be good, and I basically just became another gaming. I'm not going to use the word because I'm not a commentary channel, but I use gameplay. Because I don't want to show my face.
You ever seen like
because
GTA 5 when Michael's calling Trevor a hipster?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of right now, but commentator.
But it's not just my commentary that it's improved. It's also my, take a guess,
reading skills.
Well, yeah, because I actually script now, but my music. R2 EP, disgraceful. Commentary to rap.
What do you mean disgraceful? R2 EP is a staple.
Oh yeah, I mean to be fair, I still have it downloaded in my phone. But my new shit, I would say it's quite fun.
I'd say it's pretty great, to be fair.
I mean, I wouldn't have 28 monthly listeners and 2 songs over 1K if it wasn't. So, you know, I'm rating myself for that. I'm going to be flexing the fact I have 1K to the day that I die.
You're going to turn to KSI and ask about the monthly list.
Yeah, how many monthly listeners do you... KSI, if you're listening to this fucking podcast, right?
For one, why the hell are you doing this? Like, Jesus Christ. Why?
Like, fucking go record a video or something, Sam. Fuck, why are you listening to this podcast? But yeah, if you're listening to this fucking podcast, I have 28 monthly listeners. Now get in that fucking level, you little fucking cunt. I've started beef with enough people. I don't want to start beef with KSI. That's probably the worst person I can start beef with in UK YouTube. Fucking hell. Imagine an 86 sub YouTuber getting in beef with KSI. That would truly be something.
That'd be beautiful. Be a beautiful moment.
I think I want to start a movement. A movement to get me to 100 fucking subscribers.
I started that movement like a month ago.
Right, well, I'm starting that again. I was sitting up 8 a.m. this morning thinking, what could I name this movement? What in the hell is catchy? Do you want to know the great name I came up with?
Hashtag sub to Jess Mason.
Hashtag Jess to 100. So right now, I'm gonna make a tweet, right? I am starting a movement. Hashtag Jess to 100. And do you want to know what I'm gonna do? Do you want to know? You could just say no.
Your name for any chance?
I'm gonna get a link to my channel, right? And believe it or not, I'm gonna attach it to that tweet. And now I'm gonna click tweet. And guys, see if you're listening up to this point in the podcast. I want you to go on my Twitter, and I want you to retweet that tweet. And if you aren't, please subscribe to me. If you aren't subscribed, why are you fucking listening to this podcast?
Because of me, the beautiful me.
Probably because I'm the least interesting cunt ever.
I mean, you've done the most talking here. I've just kind of sat here and been like,
well, no, I feel like I'm interested in a podcast, but if my content isn't for you, then I'm the most uninteresting cunt. But right now, if you tell me to slag off someone, I'll fucking slag them off. Unless I'm my friend. If you tell me to slag off someone I hate, I'll do it.
For this movement, you also need to put it in your name.
Oh, no, don't start that again. Actually, no, you know what, yeah. Let's start this again. Everyone, if you're listening, put hashtag Jess to 100.
I don't remember your hashtag at this point.
Can we just reminisce for a second, Noxis? Do you remember? Do you remember our sub war back in December?
It started in December, and we didn't gain anything until, I think, wait, when did it end? It was like...
Mate, I didn't like fucking March. It was up 4 somewhere. It was already. We had the hype for about a week, and then it was.
It was like we were racing to it, but I think we only had to gain like 50 subs.
Yeah, we were both in around 3. I started ahead of you, right? Now I'm being shagged. You're in 7th, and then I'm in 80. But that's partly because I deleted my channel.
That's partly because of me.
I feel like I would have gotten it. Oh, you bastard, I just hurt my arm. Yeah, fuck, that actually hurt. 1 sec.
Oh, you want to kiss it better?
No, okay, moving on. Yeah, I feel like I would have won that if I'd stuck to commentary, but the thing is, halfway through the sub war, I released the dark side of Amigo. And that was a flop. We can admit it. It got 40 views.
Some of them did alright.
Yeah, but let's compare, right? For 40 views, well, the first episode got 120 or something in that, to be fair, right?
Yeah,
but 40 in every other episode, when I spent genuinely 4 days per episode, it just wasn't worth it. And that's why I binned it off. Because that was about 1 day recording, 1 day scripting, and 2 days editing it all together. And then also the thumbnail, upload, and editing process. So don't get me wrong, I know some people have it harder, but like, for someone who was also, actually no, I was doing jack shit on the side, I'm just chatting absolute balls. I just couldn't be arsed, honestly. I binned it off, because I couldn't be fucking arsed. But yeah. Have you ever had a big project that you've binned off apart from the Friday night podcast, Noxis?
Well, basically this podcast. For a while.
Well, it's back now, boys, and it's not going away anytime soon because we've got scheduled guests until fucking November.
The memeless thing that we pitched to Owen Tom.
I hate I hate that I got the fucking blame for that, right? Owen in his diss track. You slid into mine and Tom's DM. Actually, no, that makes it sound like I'm trying to shag him. You came into mine and Tom's DMs, you and Noxis saying, how do we get a Memulous video? That wasn't my fucking idea, cunt. It was fucking
It was mine, I just added them.
Yeah, I was like, are you sure this is a good idea, Noxis? Are you sure?
I said, yes.
And I just decided, yeah, why not? Fucking go for it. Didn't you
got blamed for it.
Yeah, then I just got to blame for it. Also, oh fuck, I probably shouldn't say it. I was about to come out with some mad shit, but she'll probably listen to this podcast, so I'm gonna refrain myself. Actually, no, you know what? You're a fucking bitch, right? Hold up, right? Fucking give. Fuck, sorry. I get the heat, yeah. That's the first episode. You can see how this podcast is taking a turn from you talking about your progression on YouTube to us absolutely waffling for 40 minutes.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah, we are professionals.
Professional people right here.
But this bitch dated me, gave all this full shit to Owen Bill, right? I bet you that was all false for a fucking text message, which I then redeemed myself. The only see if she hadn't sent me that text message, I wouldn't have been able to come back. Because everyone would have thought I was a fucking Tom Arts 1.0. Because, you know, Tom Arts wasn't
how would you be
by
the
then.
1.0?
Because Tom Arts wasn't exposed by then. But yeah, she's a lying fucking cow. I'm being honest. And then, do you want to know what pissed me off the most? She tried to hit me up on Twitter with All Lives Matter in her bio. If you're gonna hit me up, at least don't have All Lives Matter in your bio, cunt. How stupid do you have to be to have that in your bio in the first place? Like, Jesus.
Big brain, clearly.
Yeah. Fucking hell. You can just actually, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. These podcasts are gonna be the thing that gets me cancelled.
Okay.
I just gotta blur out some shit in this podcast. Forget to edit it out, and then that's where it's gonna go downhill. Yep. But let's talk. I've been waffling about myself for half an hour. So let's talk about you for a bit, Noxis. I know that you've already made the whole series one about you, but yeah.
More about me! Yeah!
The future of your content, what you plan to do?
No clue.
Fair enough. Okay, moving on. I'm kidding. Wait a second.
I got no plans. If you can't tell, everything for the past month has just been a waffle. It's just been something to fit the time frame, and then something else to fit the time frame, and it's not been anything like an actual big thing at all.
I respect it, honestly. To be fair, you doing what you gotta do, innit? You know, producing some fire. I mean, personally, I still think what you're coming out with is absolute bangers.
Even when I started off again, it was like, I remember the like TikTok thing that took 2 weeks. Then Arnold thing took a week and a bit. No social media, a week and a bit. Then an update.
Those videos took a week because it was literally in the title. I tried these things for a week.
What's it called?
You're not gonna call that in 4 days, are you?
Oh, even what's it called? Like even the editing just took.
Yeah, nah, I know what you mean.
And procrastination took a while, and then from there it just kind of went. Give me stuff, please. I want things to do.
I mean, yeah. You're gonna. I fully believe that you're gonna bring it back completely. You're gonna hit 1K anytime soon.
I've been losing recently.
Trust me, right? You can take this clip. If you're not at 1K by March 2021, I will. What can I do?
I have to think about this carefully.
Yeah. I will. I can't think of anything. I will shave off my hair.
So you'll look like you did last year.
Yep, actually, on second thoughts, I take back that offer. I don't know. I'll dye my hair any colour the viewers want. But I believe you're going to hit 1K, so that's irrelevant.
Unlike this podcast.
But like me, 80 subscribers. Woohoo!
We've all been there.
Yeah, we have. I've been there multiple fucking times. I regret deleting my channel. Shouldn't have deleted that. Filled with cunts. Anyway, moving on.
So lovely.
I just called all my viewers cunts. What am I doing?
You're pulling big brain plays.
Pulling big brain plays. If you're listening to this podcast, you're a fucking prick. I'm kidding. We just. If I say that, we're gonna lose every single viewer, baby. Oh, I had a heart attack for a sec. Holy fuck! I thought I'd accidentally clicked the start streaming button. Imagine what's just live streaming all this to my Twitch right now. People are just sitting there like, what are these cunts on about? It's fucking 10 in the morning, mate. Take a fucking break. Jesus Christ. But no,
We know what we're doing.
recording.
We know what we're doing.
Yep.
Professionals.
Can you tell I'm a professional at this? Can you tell I've been doing this for over 7 years, guys? When I mixed up the start streaming and start recording button. Seriously though, OBS, why the fuck are those buttons so close to each other? They're literally my mouse cursor in size. If I move 1 millimeter up, I'm gonna click start streaming. And I don't want to fucking do that, honestly.
Why not? This would be the best stream.
Yeah, we could probably pull in more views than I do in my usual streams just doing this. I had this thought for ages that podcasts were meant to be completely live.
And uncut and everything.
Yeah. And I don't know where. Well, to be fair, that's probably gonna be uncut because we've just waffled. There's no real pauses. But yeah, honestly, guys, I'm gonna say this now. The only reason I'll cut stuff out here is if I need to blur names, if I need to cut out something that's just fucking outrageous, or if it's just a boring segment. Like, I'm gonna try to keep this as raw as possible. Because that's how I like the podcast. And Noxis, I know you don't really like that professional vibe of things, or at least you didn't back when we did the Friday night podcast.
Or I remember, what's it called? Like you and Cord trying to like bring it back to being all professional and everything. I'd just be sat there like, nah, shut up. I want to make fun of something.
Nah, Jesus, no. Just talking about me, you and Cord brings me flashbacks to the fucking OXO podcast. Let's not even get into that because I've got Cord down as a possible guest.
Yeah,
so we should probably wait till we had. Oh, we should get the whole crew on. We should get the whole OXO podcast back for the behind closed doors.
Back from the dead.
Oh, that would be brilliant. But honestly, I'm really looking forward to doing the conspiracy theories episode of this podcast. Because
I have no clue about any conspiracies.
See, that's why it's good though. Because conspiracy theories are like, you could say, oh, he's just made up, he's just pulled that out of his arse. Or you could say, oh, that could actually be believable. So it's a very interesting topic that can have like debates on both sides.
I think the government created COVID.
Not even going to discuss that because it's fucking bullshit. It's not our government, at least. I know what the other governments are up to. And quite frankly, I live in the UK. I don't give a fuck what other governments are up to. All I know that Boris is a cunt. Theresa May's a bit of... Theresa May? I meant Nicola Sturgeon. She's a bit of a bitch. And Trump, he's a fucking wetty. Fucking hell. I'm just slandering the government.
This is starting off so well. I'm very proud.
I know. Guys, season 2 is going to be fucking brilliant. But yeah, if you listeners have any suggestions of episodes that you would like us...
Please.
Or, like, I've already said leave as possible guests, but if you want... When I say that Wednesdays are for me and Noxis and also recording exclusive episodes... Oh, that makes it sound like we're a couple.
Oh.
Wednesdays are for me and Noxis.
Chill.
But yeah... Oh, fuck.
What?
I'm going to have to put some of these outrageous clips in the YouTube channel. Because, basically, I don't know if I told you this yet, but I'm going to put highlights in that channel. So we can hype up the episodes more.
What's it called? The main one?
Yeah. And also so we can, get more views in that channel. But, yeah. But I'm going to put highlights. So I just skim through and back out the most outrageous stuff I've said. Like, I've just said, Theresa May cut. Oh, wait, never mind. She's no idiot. Imagine you come from Noxis' Series 1, My Mentality, My School Life, to Theresa May, bit of a fucking wetty. You're just like, oh, what the fuck happened to this podcast then? I'll tell you what happened. I came and I ruined it.
I killed it.
Technically Noxis put it in its grave first, and I've dug the body back up. And
kissed it and then shoved it back down.
Yeah, and now I've pulled it back up. I've kissed it, and it's just a matter of time till I push it back down. But yeah,
we have so much faith in ourselves.
We really do. But yeah, I feel like we've waffled enough for this episode. To be honest, it's 41 minutes long. If you put on,
we didn't even manage to talk about what we planned in the first.
Wait, what did we put? Oh fuck, nearly dead. Oh, You know what? Fuck it. We can go for another 10 minutes. So
we need to write questions down for other people.
no, we do. But just cause this was our first episode and it's me and you, I thought, we're two friends. We can
Waffle.
We can waffle. We can remember to discuss the main fucking topic of the fucking episode. And then now we've been going for 41 minutes and I've just called Theresa May a cunt.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's justified to be fair, but apart from that, so the original topic was going to be our background and our history. So Noxis, we met during the Wajik beef of 2019. Rest in peace. That was very sad. Yeah, I'm not going to speak on that. I'm just going to say rest in peace. No one deserved that.
Probably what's called link someone's video in the description so they know what we're on about.
Yeah, definitely. I'll put a little. Yeah, guys, I'm also going to put suicide prevention helplines and shit in the description. So if you are struggling, then please go and check them out.
Because we've shown such good. So far in this episode, we've had I'm depressed, ha 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 ha.
Alright, yeah, right. Maybe I can't talk, but I can deal with it myself, right? I promise I can. Do you want to know what I just clocked? Literally anyone can join this voice channel at any time because we've got the next free guest in this Discord server. So fucking Emma can just join this voice channel at any time and be like, "What's up, cunts?" And we just be like, "Oh, yeah, right." Alright, so yeah, we met during the Wajik battle. I'm gonna call it a battle.
Beef.
We met during the Wajik battle of 2019. I was a horrible person. I think I'm a slur, as I said.
And that's when we fell in love.
Yeah, we've been shagging ever since that day.
We had a dry spell in February, but
yeah, no boom boom. But yeah, no, I don't think. While we've had some bumps, we've never really. I was about to say we've never hated each other, but that'd be a straight up fucking lie. We've always come back to each other, and I'm not leaving you this time.
Yeah.
I am staying with you.
Wow, this is
that.
so
Oh my god, bro! People are gonna think we're fucking dating. No, I am not. Can I just make a statement? I am not dating Noxis.
They're lying.
As far as I know, I could be, but as far as I know, I'm not. So, Noxis could be dating me. I just said I'm not dating him. Fuck's sake. I'll just make this worse. So yeah,
This is brilliant.
we've made the amount of diss tracks I've made in you.
I still listen to them.
I was watching. You saw my comments, so I know you know. But I was sitting at 3 AM this morning watching your old videos, and I was watching your video on my diss track, and I got so straight. I got so pissed off at that video for one line.
What did I say? I don't remember.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
The line was that I spent 5 minutes editing my videos.
But
And it's a line that was the most fucking true. Oh, Jesus. Imagine if I delete my channel over that.
Then you got so angry over it, and then what's it called? Big man Jake Poliak started saying I sat on my bed.
Yeah. And then I had a little cry at the camera. I had my Anicio moment, ripped down some Noxis posters from the wall. Oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is before someone.
That's ages away.
I skipped all over the irrelevant bullshit. Then we had literally. I don't even want to talk about the irrelevant Kurt channel. That was a fucking disgrace.
Why not? Brilliant. Loser Lauren.
Our sub war. We had a very, very long sub war. I basically plastered the wall that's still behind me. It's not got the posters on it anymore. Yeah, the wall. I'm still in the same room. The wall didn't fucking go anywhere. It's a wall, mate. But I plastered my back wall with posters that said Noxis. Fuck Noxis. Because he was the terms and conditions of this was basically he wins, I delete my 10k, which then went up to 20k by the end of the sub war, 20k most viewed video. And if I won, he had to delete his 1k most viewed video. What the fuck's the logic in that, mate?
No, all we said was most viewed.
Fam, I've got 19k more than you, and you want me to delete that? Fuck off. And I was especially against it once I was on the ropes. Because
No,
I saw
at the
you
beginning,
going.
you thought you'd win.
I was like, oh, mate, he's fucked. I'm going to fucking shag him in this. It wouldn't be the first time, but...
We're not making it any better.
We really are. That is going to be the running joke in the podcast.
Tom Dogdale comes on.
No. Oh, no. Let's make sure we only make these jokes when it's just me and you.
Look, everyone needs to know. Everyone.
The fact that Tom Stockdale's probably going to listen to half of this episode and just listen to us
Like 5 minutes.
slagging off my ex for 10 minutes.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, she's a bitch. Right, okay, what was I saying?
Boom boom.
Apart from the shagging. Oh, right, yeah. So then when I knew you were beating me, I was like, oh, I'm fucked here. So then I cried. Then, well, to be fair, it wasn't because of that. Well, no, that was basically the thing that pushed me over the edge. Because I was very fucking stressed at the time. So then I did an Onision, cried, ripped. Oh shit! I keep hitting my headset with my mic. Listeners, I'm sorry. Sorry for hurting your ears. I won't do that in future. But yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can't help it. But yeah, I ripped the posters off my wall. Went, fuck Noxis.
I love that.
You still have that audio clip to that, David. I logged into my Discord account and you just have it in our DMs. Like, fucking hell. I should probably insert it here, but quite frankly, I'll probably fucking forget, so I'm not going to promise anything.
Well done, big brain.
Yeah, bro, we are such professionals at this.
It's so professional.
But then you basically made a 10-minute expose video because we fell out over, believe it or not, a podcast.
It got to the point where it was like, I remember, like, it happened a lot, like the fallings out, and then I normally just kind of didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And this time I was at my peak of my ego, maximum.
Oh, mate, no, see when you're a commentary YouTuber, you believe you're fucking invincible, which is why I genuinely have respect for Roxify. Because if that was me, I'd be like, oh, fuck you, you tosser, you make a video on me, I'll make a fucking diss track on you, I'll make a fucking 10-minute video on you, I'll shag your fucking mum, mate. But he handled it like a man. Well, you never know, it was all too DB.
What's it called? But like, yeah, like ego was at the max, and it's because I never lost.
You fucked up everyone, and so did I for the most part. I had ended on with a 3. I had fucked up Jack in November. I'll admit, I took the fattest L-tone pill in January. And then, yeah, go on, Noxis.
Yeah, and then remember what's it called? Like, I just took every single one, and then the one time, you know what? I think I might do something about this.
Yeah, but it just turns out that the 10-minute video was full of false information! But in your defense, you didn't know it was false information at the time.
I just got email. Not email, what's it called? I just got a message.
Wait, yeah,
saying,
hold up. Am I right in saying that DM is from her?
Yes.
Her? Yeah. Am I right? When did you receive that DM? Was it ages before you recorded that video? Or was it like when you were in the process?
It was like a few weeks before.
You want to know why that's quite annoying? Because she actually tried to talk to me again a few weeks before. And then I blocked her again. And yeah, and then she came off to do that shit. But I'll admit, I did unlist the video, which proves everything to be false. Because quite frankly,
you could have put a Sazo.
What?
Could have put a Sazo.
Oh my god.
My side.
No, genuinely though, it was a bad video. My return video, the false information part was that apology was fine. But the one for the other thing, not so good.
Which one was the other thing?
Oh, come on! Don't say what it is. But what did R2DB do a lot in his prime?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
The apology for that was kinda fucked. So I did unlist that video, released a more in-depth apology on Twitter, which I'm Alex probably should have done to Slazo, but that's besides the point. Most of my followers are I'm Alex stands. They're gonna hate me.
So am mine.
Yeah. How have we went from being fucking the opposite of what they would
Satan.
like to interact with? Yeah, literally Satan. Satan and commentary YouTubers. To being some of the... Can I say
Best
that we're
of the world.
respected? I'd say we're respected, right?
I wouldn't say I am.
Well, you know what? None of us are respected.
Yeah.
Well-
Owen Powell's respected.
Paul weird my DM.
Remember that time was cool? You were gonna play like Fortnite with him, and then he just stayed in the call and just chatted to his mate and didn't even acknowledge our existence for like.
Wait, what? Wait, nah. Wait, hold up. Nah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, what's cool? Like back in December. No, it was like January.
December, January. Fall Guys didn't come out till fucking
No,
August.
not Fall Guys. Fortnite.
All right, Fortnite. I thought you said Fall
He joined
Guys.
to play with him, and he just kind of muted us and played with his mate.
Oh, that was the day that Discord fucked up. And that's made me crease. Because you were stuck talking to only Owen or Marley or something. Because Discord had disconnected everyone for you. I was basically, Discord messed up this day. It disconnected different people for different people. So
Oh yeah, then I got blamed for it.
yeah, basically everyone got disconnected for me, so it was only me. But then for Noxis was stuck with Marley for about 10 minutes.
I've never spoken to him in my life.
Yeah, that must have been the most awkward thing ever, mate. Oh, nah, I'm actually kind of nervous about getting Tom Stockdale on, though. And basically any other guest who I don't talk to regularly.
Oh, no,
Because I have very extreme social anxiety. And, mate, I couldn't even, I couldn't even be in a fucking 10-minute call with my ex-partner before.
I mean,
So, to be in a call with fucking Tom Stockdale...
I mean, it's different for me. Like, what's it called? Like, I have bad stage fright. I'm just kind of an idiot, but what's it called? I'm fine with being in calls with people. It's just, like, when I have to be serious, I have no clue what to say. I just...
Fair. I mean, that's better. Like, at least you're probably going to carry the episode with Tom. Because I'm going to get a stage fright, mate. And fucking, like...
They're listening to this, getting so excited for this. Now,
yeah,
we're going
Tom,
to be
I'm
real
sorry.
mess.
I hope you understand, mate. You know, I'll do my best.
Just get a DM saying, okay, I think I want to cancel.
Yeah, Tom, please don't cancel, I beg.
We've hyped this up too much now, please.
We have. I'm even going to get people to tell us to ask you questions.
we need to get some questions.
Yeah, we really do.
Some-
But yeah, that's basically how me and Noxis met, how it all went downhill, how it all came up again, how it all went downhill. Well, you know, all love stories have the hitches. Some people,
Happy end.
yeah, some people will date for a bit, then they'll break up, then they'll date for a bit, then they'll break up, then they'll date again, happy, lovey-doveys, then they'll get married, right? Then they'll get a divorce. Then they'll get back together. I thought, fair enough, this part probably doesn't happen in the real world after the divorce. Bye-bye, bitch. But yeah, you know, get back together and live your happily life. That's what me and Noxis are doing. We're living a happy life right now in this fucking recording voice channel. But yeah, I feel like that's a good place to end it.
I have no one.
I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Please go subscribe to us on YouTube, right? That would really help out. If you are listening on...
Saying that, no one listening to this is someone new.
Fair
They're
enough.
all someone new.
Actually, no, to be fair, do you want to know what I was surprised about? Podbean, which is a website which I use to upload these podcasts to Spotify and Apple Podcasts, that had 70 listens from Podbean alone. And that's because that website actually promotes your podcast or something. So basically, we're getting free promo from that website by doing jack shit. So, you know, if you're coming from Podbean...
somewhat possibly.
Yeah, if you're coming from Podbean, please head over to our YouTube channel. Yeah, right. You know what? The intro. If you outro, sorry. If you're listening on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel with post notifications on so you never miss an upload. Also, hit that like button. Leave a comment. Tell us what you thought of the episode. If you have any guest suggestions, episode suggestions, leave them in the comments too. If you also want to follow us on Twitter, that's BCD Podcast on Twitter. Go follow us. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Follow us on Spotify. And yeah, Noxis.
How much stuff do
we have a lot. Professional podcast now, baby. We'll be back next Thursday for an exclusive episode with Sarah's Saga. And yeah, I hope you have a good day or night, wherever you are in the world. It's currently 10:30 in the fucking morning. I am fucking shattered. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!